Hey everybody, Tricia here. I just wanted to make you a video. If you bought the Home Essentials Kit and you're trying to learn how to use everything, or if you're thinking about getting it and want to learn more, this is definitely one of my favorite kits because you get a free membership with it, so that saves you $35 right there. And the diffuser that comes in it is free. So who doesn't love freebies? And everybody ends up with a diffuser, so I'd love to see you get yours for free. This is called the Pedal. It can run 1, 2, or 4 hours. Mine I've been using so much that the numbers are rubbing off. I've had it for years. But this is pretty small, so it's very easy to just kind of sit. I sit this at my desk. You can sit it by the bedside, throw it in the family room, wherever you need it. And it's also small enough that you can pack it up easily if you want to take it while you're traveling. So this comes in there. And then we'll teach you with your oils how to start diffusing and start getting the benefits of aromatherapy. So you get a basic set of oils. I think the only one I'm missing is oregano. I think that's upstairs. You get a basic set of oils. And I like this set because whatever comes up, there's going to be something in this basic group that's going to help you to deal with whatever you're challenged with. You can use these oils proactively to just take care of your health, or reactively when something comes up. And we provide all the coaching that you need to learn about all of these things. And we try to make it in a way that you're never overwhelmed. You just are using the oils that really in a way that works for your life. Typically what people do, and you know yourself best, so you'll know, like, are you the kind of person who does best when you just jump in head first and try to use it all at once? Or is it more sustainable for you to go a little more slowly? And so we'll work with you to make sure that whatever way you want to use it, you can use it. But a lot of people, what they do is they just start getting in the habit of getting the diffuser running because it's so simple. Like, you literally take the top off, you fill it to the red mark with water, either tap water or filtered water, not distilled water, because it does have to have the minerals in it. And then you add 3 to 5 drops of your essential oil. Boom. It's so easy. In terms of which essential oil to put in there, we'll teach you that, but it's really pretty straightforward. There's nothing that can't be combined, so you don't have to worry that you'll be doing something wrong. They're just particulars that work best for one thing versus another. For example, you could take some wild orange and peppermint and diffuse it in the morning to help everyone kind of energize and wake up and get going. And then at the end of the day, you diffuse lavender to help everyone calm down. So it's really very straightforward, and we have lots of fun ideas for diffuser blends if you're looking to recreate a particular smell. Maybe you're throwing away a toxic candle that you really like the scent of, so we can help you try to replace that smell. So we will teach you about the diffuser, but most people just start getting in the habit of using this. And maybe also just get in the habit of, once or twice a day, maybe when you brush your teeth, using oils topically. So I'll go through some ideas. And again, this is going to be a big list just because I want you to find something that resonates with you. You wouldn't be trying to do all these things all at once necessarily unless you really wanted to, but you could just pick out a few that resonate with you the most and just start trying them. So first I'll talk about lavender oil. This is just something I think everybody needs in their house because it is so versatile. And this one you can use to soothe and calm the mood. So if everyone needs to kind of bring it down a notch at the end of the day, especially if you have little kids, if anyone just needs a little help with sleeping better, it's just super, super smoothing. Or if someone's having a lot of anxious feelings or worried about something or that kind of thing, it's kind of emotionally and physically soothing. It's also great for your skin. So if you get a bug bite, a rash, an itchy spot, a cut, anything that needs to be soothed on the skin, if you just have a sunburn, it's very soothing to the skin as well. So this is just an excellent one to have on hand. It's super versatile. You can breathe it in, you can put it on your skin, and at the end I'll talk about internal use as well. Some of them can be used internally for therapeutic benefits. And a lot of these oils in the basic starter kit can be combined. So I combine lavender with lemon and peppermint, which is also in this starter kit during the season when all the yellow pollen is out, because it really acts up makes my eyes run and my nose is itchy and everything's congested. It just makes all of that go away. So that's a very quick overview of lavender. And then we have lemon. Lemon I call the de-junk and defunk oil. So this is also extremely versatile. I have little kids, so I tend to use this around the house. Like if there's like a sticker got stuck on something or there's gunk somewhere, I use this to get it up. This will take off nail polish. I've used it to get gunk off the wash machine that wasn't coming up. So really amazing around the house, especially, if you want to reduce use of chemicals, which is not good for anybody. This is really helpful with cleaning. You can also use it for de-junking and defunking from the inside out. So we all need to detox from daily life. We have a lot of insults coming at us from the air that we're breathing in and our water and our food, and there's just lots of things in our environment, and our body does have a system for detoxing it all out, but we tend to overload ourselves. We need to assist our body in that process, and so lemon can help with that kind of de-junk and defunk everything. So what I like to do is do a drop or two in some water every day. I sometimes add the juice of half of a lemon. This comes from the rind, not the fruit, so it's not acidic itself. But I just think it tastes extra good with some lemon juice in the water. And again, I combine this with the lavender and also some peppermint, and the three of these together are a real powerhouse for respiratory stuff. So if you need some respiratory support, this is a great option. Okay, and I'm just going through these real quickly. There's a lot to know about each of these oils, but I don't want you to feel overwhelmed. But if you're interested in learning more about one of these, we can certainly get you more information. So then we have peppermint, and this is a very cooling and soothing oil. So, and it's strong, so you want to dilute it. I wouldn't put this right on my skin because it would probably be very irritating, whereas lavender is very gentle and should feel fine if you put on your skin. When you're using oils topically, the best way to go about it, just to be super safe, is to put it in a carrier oil, like some coconut oil or almond oil or something like that, and put that on your skin just to dilute it down and make sure there's no irritation. But peppermint always needs to be diluted. It's real strong. So again, I combine it with the lavender and lemon for respiratory support. I also like to add it to wild orange because it's very energizing and helps you when you need to focus. It's also really helpful if you get head tension or any areas of pain. It's very soothing for that as well. It's also soothing to the stomach. So if you get an upset stomach, it can really help with that. We have another blend in this kit that's designed for soothing your stomach, but if you don't have all of your oils with you, this one will really help. So think soothing, cooling, managing pain, easing your stomach. You can also add this to brownies and cookies and hot chocolate to give it a minty flavor. So if you think like peppermint patty, this is a healthier, more quality version of the peppermint that's used in something like a peppermint patty. Okay, moving on to Melaleuca. This one I really like because it's really good for its antibacterial, antiviral properties. It's very similar to oregano in that way, which is also in the kit. And oregano is very, very strong, and Melaleuca is a little more gentle. So sometimes, when you're battling some sort of infection, you can use them both. But if you feel like it's milder, you can use something gentler. I just really like Melaleuca or for children. And it's also great on the skin. I combine it with lavender. That way, if you have something going on with your skin, you have a scrape or a rash and you want to soothe it, to use lavender, but you also want to make sure it doesn't get infected. That's where the Melaleuca comes in. So this is a powerhouse combo for this, all things skin related, Melaleuca and lavender. You can also fight a sore throat with this. You take both of these and some lemon. You can also use the On Guard in this kit, which is an immune booster, and add it to some water in a little spray bottle and then just spray it on the back of your throat. That works really well for soothing a sore throat. So this is very similar to the oregano. The oregano one we use in our house when my daughter had a plantar's wart and the pediatrician tried to freeze it off and it just wouldn't come off. And she said she's going to have to get it cut out. And I knew she was very young, and I knew that that would be a very traumatic experience for her. That would not go well. So I really wanted to avoid it. So I did oregano and some coconut oil and put it on the plantar's wart and then just put a sock on her foot. And after 2 nights, it was gone. And I wish I took pictures. I didn't realize it could happen that fast. But for 2 nights, it was gone. Sometimes it does take longer. When my son had one, it took 2 weeks. But I was incredibly impressed with the power of oregano. And now we're going to move on to frankincense. This is the king of oils. You've probably heard of it because it's referenced in the Bible. So these things are not a fad. They're much older than modern medicine, actually. They've been used by ancient Chinese, ancient Egyptians, or referenced in the Bible. So essential oils are quite old. And basically what we say is, when in doubt, go with Frank. It's just an amazing cellular health oil. It fights inflammation. It's kind of like a just good for everything oil. So when you're not sure, you could just use this. I also use this if I want, I have another blend that has got to work. I'll add a drop of frankincense to it because it just boosts up every other oil. It can fight congestion and coughs. It's really good for brain health. I do this every day. I'll either put it on my finger and rub it on the roof of my mouth, or just drop under my tongue. So that's what I do every day. You can also use it during prayer or meditation. It's very popular for that as well. So then we'll move on to, Doterra has some proprietary blends. They choose oils that work really well together for a specific purpose and put them in one bottle. And the first one is Breathe. It's for respiratory support. So if you're having a respiratory challenge, I talked about lavender, lemon, and peppermint. That's one option. And Breathe is another great option. So we're all a little different. Our bodies are all very individual. And so what works perfect for one person may not be the perfect for you. So it does sometimes require a little bit of experimentation. So that's another reason I like this kit, is because you have some options and everything is versatile. So you're going to use everything, but you also get to play with them and see what works best for you. So Breathe helps clear everything out. If someone has congestion, coughing, all that kind of stuff, it helps clear it all out. In our house, we use this when I hear someone start to cough or I see the runny nose starting. I'll dilute this and put this on their chest. I also sometimes will add lime to it or another citrus oil. If it's mucousy and phlegmy and that needs to all get broken up, I'll add the citrus oil to do that. To make that really easy, what I do is I just get some empty roller balls and I fill it mostly with coconut oil and like 15 drops of essential oil in here. And then you just take it and just rub it on. That makes it clean, easy. You know, the kids can do it themselves. And it's just so simple. So I just took some masking tape and wrote on here what it was. If you get real into oils, also real cute labels you can buy. And Doterra makes some pre-made ones. Grab one here. This is an example of a pre-made one offered by Doterra to make them just super simple and easy. You just rub it on. I like to throw these in my purse. That way I can quickly breathe it in if I need something. Or just rub it on. Typically, you know, where you rub it depends on what you're using it for. Obviously, if you have head tension, you're going to want to kind of put it up here, back of your neck. If you're using it because your stomach is upset, you put it on your stomach. If I'm using it because I have like itchy eyes and a runny nose kind of stuff from the pollen, then I'll put some here, back of my neck. Bottoms of the feet is also very, very popular, and I really like doing it up and down the spine. So very straightforward. Okay, so that was Breathe. And then we have Deep Blue, which is a blend specifically made for pain. So if you work out, you're an athlete, or you just have issues with your joints and muscles, you can rub this on to really soothe it shockingly well. This comes in a couple forms. It comes as this oil. You can also get it as a rub. That's kind of like a healthier replacement for like a Bengay. People are shocked how well that works. I always have some with me and share if I see somebody who's in pain And they're just amazed how helpful it is, even for people who've had issue, a back pain or knee pain or something for 20, 30 years. It still helps them feel so much better. So Deep Blue is the pain one. We're almost done. We have also Digest Zen. This is our stomach one that soothes all things stomach related. So, if you're out to eat and somebody doesn't agree with you, or you just start feeling like you're coming down with something, you've got, nausea and vomiting, stuff like that. This is amazing. It also can soothe cramping. So if you have menstrual cramps or other types of cramps, it's great for that. And it can also kind of expel a lot of mucus. So if you're having a lot of issues with mucus, you can use Digestin with your breathe and just help everything come up. And be ready for it, because everything, you need tissue to collect everything that comes out of your nose. So this, I just think everyone needs to keep this on hand, because you never know when you're going to have an issue with, your stomach just not feeling right, or, if you suffer from cramps, this can really help you feel better. I hope you'll try it. I have a lot of people who say this really helps them feel better. And then the last one is called On Guard. This is probably my favorite. It's hard to pick, but this is probably my favorite. If I could only ever have one oil with me, I'd probably choose this one. This is our immune booster. If I feel like I'm coming down with anything, I start using this, and I just don't get sick that often. Knock on wood, knock on my oil. I also use this a lot with the kids. And my older two, they didn't miss any school last year for illness at all. My little guy, I'm trying to remember, he might have missed one day. I'm not even sure if he missed anything at all. When he starts to come down with something, what I do is I'll diffuse this near where he's laying or playing, and I also dilute it and put it on his chest and spine and feet. And even my husband, who's a major skeptic, was admitting how well this works, because he was back to his normal self in 1 to 3 hours. And obviously, depending on what illness you're facing, it may not necessarily work that quickly in your situation. That's what's happened for us. But also, it just helps your immune system to better deal with whatever's going on. And it's just incredible. I hope that you'll try it so you can see for yourself how well it works. I also use this proactively, especially in the winter season when there's a lot of germs and viruses going around. I'll line the kids up in the morning at breakfast and just kind of rollerball their backs and diffuse it. And it just keeps us healthy. We don't get that many like colds and flus and stuff in this house. And I know it's this because before I started using this, probably my favorite. So that's the starter kit. And again, you can use it by diffusing it. You can apply it topically. What you do is you just read the bottle. It just says on here, for aromatic or topical use, diffuse aromatically or apply topically, dilute with the carrier oil to minimize skin sensitivity. If it's for internal use, it will say so. For internal use, dilute 1 drop in 4 ounces of essential oil supplement facts on it. So if you're not sure, you just read it. I'll give you an example. This one's not for internal use, but does not have the supplement facts on the use. This is another example of one with no supplement facts on it. Whereas, so if you're worried about being, we also have plenty of cheat sheets to help you. If you sheet that I give out about using oils topically and how to dilute them, it's super easy. You just do it the age and the find over here, and then you find the size of the roller ball. In our group, we prefer low and slow. We want you to find the minimum amount of oil that saves you money. It doesn't waste oils. Concentrated and powerful, so it just doesn't take a lot, and more is not better. We don't want to overwhelm your body. So we start low and slow, which, if you fill this up with 15 drops, you feel like, oh, I feel like that. And then you find the amount affordable and easy as possible for you. A bottle like this has 250 drops in it. So if you're only using, this only takes 15 drops, this will last. have one like this that I use every day, every single day, like a lot of it. A lot of these you won't have to even use that frequently. So this 15 drops could last you 250 drops, using 3 to 5 at a time. So drops, this bottle lasts a very long time. So it's just pennies per drop, and they really are affordable in that way. Take as many trips to the doctors, which means we're saving all those co-pays. We haven't had to run to the pharmacy, which saves us all the money on those products. So when you really think about the cost, and you're avoiding that are unnatural and give you side effects. So there's just a million different reasons why these make sense. And if you want to learn more, if you're curious, if you want a personal consultation to talk through exactly what your priorities are, what your challenges are, then reach out to us. We have a team of wellness advocates and are just really caring, amazing people who want to help you. So if we can be of help, let us know. We have a Facebook community where we share a lot of information, tips, and testimonials, and you get to ask questions. And you'd be welcome into that group. And we do special things just for customers on our team as well, including events and group activities and prizes and things like that. So you can find us on Facebook. The group is called Empowered and Healthy. And you just need to be a customer on our team or not yet with Doterra. You'd be happy to be invited in and participate with us. If you would like to set up a personal consultation, please reach out to the person who shared this video with you, or you can reach me at triciahealthcoach@gmail.com, TRICIA healthcoach@gmail.com. If you've got questions, just hop on below. We'll answer them for you. Have a great day.